In October 2016, Michael Kennedy and his wife Darcy visited Liberty, Missouri and the historic Liberty Jail. Michael is the third great-grandson of the prophet Joseph Smith. They shared with us Michael's discovery of his Mormon connection and the Smith family's conversion to the gospel.
There was quite a few what I refer to as choreographed events in my life that led to my conversion, all of which seemed at the time very normal. Nothing outstanding, nothing unusual. It was just strange at the time. I grew up without having any knowledge of the church. Never heard of the word Mormon, never heard of Joseph Smith. The first time I heard the acronym LDS, I thought it was some reference to LSD. But it was in my junior year in high school that I first became aware of my heritage. I had an American history class. My instructor for American history felt that we students would have a greater appreciation of our American history that in conjunction of learning about our founding fathers, we'd also know about our own family. So we were given an assignment to research our family lines and pick an ancestor that we would do both an oral and a written presentation as part of a semester assignment. Presenting this assignment to my father, he gave me the name of 3 individuals in my heritage that he thought had something to do with American history. And one of the names was this ambiguous name of Joseph Smith. Never heard of him before. I asked who he was, and he said, well, he's the founder of the Mormon Church. That didn't mean anything to me. And then I said, who are the Mormons? And he says, well, those are the people who discovered the state of Utah. That was American history for me. So I picked him. He left the room and came back with this box of artifacts that had been handed down from one generation to the next since Emma, and told me everything I would need to complete that assignment was in that box. So extracting its contents, I was putting it on the table. There was a Bible, there was documents, journals, and as I was doing so, the doorbell rang and I went and answered it, and there's these 2 well-dressed gentlemen, both having the same first name. One of them introduced himself as Elder Archibald. He said he had a message to the head of the household, so I brought him into the house and called for my dad. And while we were waiting, one of the elders looked down and on the table and recognized the picture of Emma and Lucy and asked me what I was doing, and I said I'm writing a report on some guy named Joseph Smith who started the Mormon Church. Well, in the next 10 minutes, even before my dad came to visit with us, I got all 6 discussions.
Next up, Michael tells the story of discovering his connection to Joseph Smith. Darcy shows us the amazingly well-preserved and beautiful shawl that belonged to Lucy Mack Smith. Also coming is Michael's explanation of his work to find all of his Smith relatives.